Government rejects opposition's claims of racism. 80 Venezuelans smuggled into Ghana. And pay are accrued to be sold by November. I am Noriko Pulford, and this is Uncut News. The news seen what's happening, send us a tip on WhatsApp at 592-659-6151. Following the opposition's meeting with U.S. congressional representatives, our government has released a statement rejecting the opposition's claims of racism, calling it an unpatriotic attempt to undermine their commitment to Ghana's betterment. The government says they have made efforts to empower Afro-Guyanese, including investments in education, economic development, and social security reforms. In other political news, the president had a productive meeting with Saudi Arabia's Minister of State for Foreign Affairs and Climate Envoy, Adel Al-Jubeir, discussing economic cooperation, investment opportunities, infrastructure development, renewable energy, agriculture, and the oil and gas sector. The meeting emphasized the importance of collaboration between Ghana and Saudi Arabia. The start of paddy harvesting in Kumu Village, Region 9, marks a new beginning for agriculture in the region. Yields have been encouraging at 26 bags per acre. The agriculture minister has committed to assisting the region with a harvester and is considering procuring portable mills from Brazil. Rice production has also restarted in other villages, and extension services are being provided to support the rice farmers. In other news, GPL has called for conservation of electricity due to a spike in demand caused by high temperatures. We've been boiling as of lately. The company recorded a peak demand of 182 megawatts compared to 154 megawatts last year. The increased use of air conditioning units and fans left on in unoccupied homes and businesses has contributed to the situation. However, the issue is not unique to Ghana, as Trinidad and Tobago also experienced its highest electricity consumption in August. At least 80 Venezuelans were smuggled into Guyana via the Atlantic Ocean. They arrived in a boat with luggage and a large quantity of chicken near Tushin on the east bank of the Essequibo. The Venezuelans are currently in police custody. However, it is estimated that there are about 40,000 Venezuelan migrants residing in Ghana currently, with only about 21,700 officially documented.
Attention truck owners. Between potholes, bad drivers, and high fuel prices, you've got 99 problems to deal with. But with Powered Automotive, your engine ain't one. That's because they stock high-quality parts and spares you need at prices you can't beat. Visit them at Lot 491 EE Eccles, or call or WhatsApp them at telephone number 697-0171. Save big on truck parts at Powered Automotive, the #1 heavy-duty truck parts store in Ghana.
Tired of waiting on hold, tracking down a delivery driver, or carrying cash for your food orders? GT Eat is here to make your life easier. Ghana's first cashless food ordering and delivery app. Choose from Georgetown's top restaurants, pay securely with your card, and get your food delivered right to your doorstep. With the convenience of being able to order from your phone and the added feature of tracking your order, GT Eats is the ultimate solution for all your food needs. Download the app on Apple and Android stores and start ordering the easy way today.
3 women were killed and several others injured, including a toddler, when trees were uprooted during a violent storm on a farm in Jawala, Region 7. The injured are receiving treatment at Camarang Hospital, with a mother and a toddler in critical condition. The incident occurred while the women were clearing the farm and took shelter in separate camps during lunchtime. Ryan Adams, also known as Wook Wild, was charged with discharging a loaded firearm with intent against a woman. The incident allegedly occurred on August the 31st. Adams pleaded not guilty, but the case was dismissed as the victim did not wish to proceed. 3 individuals, including a female, have been sentenced to 2 years imprisonment and fined $1.7 million each for possessing a quantity of narcotics. Lena Narayan, Earl Branch, and Sherlyn Edmondson were arrested after approximately 2.3 pounds of cocaine, valued at $1.1 million, were found in their possession. And it seems like another old man has been slapped with a gun charge. A 72-year-old pensioner was arrested on the Essequibo coast for illegal possession of a loaded firearm. The police found a .32 caliber Taurus pistol on his waist during a search. The pensioner admitted to owning the gun for self-protection and is currently in police custody for further investigation. Now for today's oil update. 2 students, Diana Prasad and Kavita Singh, have been awarded fully paid scholarships by Noble Corporation to pursue bachelor's degrees in maritime transportation at the Massachusetts Maritime Academy. The rigorous selection process resulted in Prasad and Singh being chosen among many applicants. They will also have the opportunity to gain hands-on experience as interns with Noble. And finally, Guyana's Payara Gold Crude, the 3rd grade from the Starbrook block, is set to begin loading operations in November 2023. This indicates that Guyana's production is on track or ahead of schedule. With the addition of Payara, Guyana's production is expected to reach 600,000 barrels per day, with 6 production units operational by 2027. Forecasts suggest production could exceed 400,000 barrels per day by the end of the year and reach 1.2 million barrels per day in the late 2020s. Payara is a heavier crude with a 28 API rating and a 0.58% sulfur content. But those numbers mean nothing to me, and I'm pretty sure they mean nothing to you. Nonetheless, initial offers for Payara carried a premium over Unity Gold, possibly due to market testing or superior distillate yield. Now that's important to us. The arrival of the FPSO vessel Prosperity will further boost production, with ExxonMobil anticipating daily production of 600,000 barrels per day by next year.
It might not be robbery season, but the streets are still mean. That's why you need to get security for your home and business through Sheriff Security Service. Sheriff Security offers well-trained guards, armed and unarmed patrol, marine patrol, canine services. These people even got drones. Why? Because your security is their highest priority. You've seen the rest, now hire the best. Hire Sheriff Security Service today.
Now for our Uncut News, viewers poll question of the day. Every day we post a question about current events in Ghana, the region, the diaspora, and how you feel it least was. Last night I asked, what questions you have for me, Noriko?
But before we get to that, I'm proud to announce our latest addition to the Noble Army, Richard Singh, who is supporting us at the reporter level, the highest level of monthly support we've received so far. So thank you, Richard Singh. And also, a special thank you to David Griffith, Dion Nascimento, Project Zero, and Dimitri V. I appreciate you all. And if you're watching at home and you'd like to support our movement, just hit the link in the video description.
Richie K says, oh no, long live Uncut News. Who have you heard has the best ideas for the future of Ghana? You know, I believe in the movement for unity and democracy. I believe that things will stay the same in Ghana unless we make a radical change to choose a party that is radically different, and of all the groups I've seen so far, they seem to me like they are genuinely desirous of changing the nation. I also believe that there are such political outsiders that they're less likely to sell out to the PPP or PNC, but hey, that's just my opinion. I am biased. Well, folks, that's it for us here at Uncut News. It has been an honor presenting the news to you over the past 3 years, and I thank you for putting your trust in us every evening to give you a summary of all the major news from here and the diaspora. You know, I'd be lying if I said that I won't miss you all. But, you see, advertisers are hard to come by, and I can't promise that we'll be back on anytime soon. But if you want to contact old Noriko before then, you could always hit me up on Buy Me a Coffee, or shoot an email to guyamzo@gmail.com. They'll make sure to send it to me. So, that's all the time we have for tonight, and hopefully there'll be a next time. But until then, I'm Noriko Bulford saying, have a great weekend. And as always, don't drink and drive, or you'll end up on our next newscast the hard way. Ha! Good night, folks.